Kal halayim la Yahal Bashim Shai Bahashim Kwadash. Little slip of the tongue. So let me say it again. All praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai Bahashim Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. There's a bunch of chemtrails over here. But some people would say they're not. They'll be like, those are some sort of clouds. Which they're not. You know, but that doesn't mean that you can't stop believing that they are what they are. So I was trying to research some for the upcoming camp lesson tomorrow on Rome. You know, and it was like they didn't even have to say the things that they said. They were just trying to cast disbelief on the Messiah, on Yahweh Shai. They were like, there were so many messiahs, there was this, and then they said that, you know, up to 500 Jews were getting crucified a day in Masada. So that's a lot of studying. But the more you study, the stronger you become in your faith, because you're like, look, man, it's not even the right thing. So that just comes to show you that if there's someone going against the truth, you know, they're trying to stop it. But who can stop it? Who can go against the truth? Nobody can. So this truth has to come out. And we have to battle all those demons of knowledge, false knowledge. And then the Lord said there's going to be false messiahs, false Jesus. You know. So, all in all, you know, you have to make sure that when you're studying, you cross-reference with the Bible. Oh, and then another thing, they were saying that King Herod didn't kill babies, or they said that he wasn't even alive when Yahweh Shai was there. But the scriptures clearly tell us of the opposite, you know. So there was a lot of Herodian. That's called the Herodian dynasty. You know, just like the Flavian dynasty and the Antonine dynasty of Rome are two different groups of people. You know, because during the Flavian dynasty, a lot of hell was being put on Jake. You know, that whole Masada battle, that was pretty bad. You know, a lot of death was happening. And that was around the time of 70 AD. You know, it was foretold. So they don't give props where props is due, because Yahweh Shai was talking about that. And then they were talking about the Maccabee revolt, which was in the Seleucid era. And then, but the thing that they don't understand is, even though I'm studying their so-called knowledge, it's benefiting the truth. You know, I'll become a better teacher, and that's why I basically did. That's why I started learning those things, because there's young brothers and they need some direction. So that all comes from the Holy Spirit, right? Because it's hard to retain this stuff, this shit, the history is shit, right? even though it's information. Oh, and then they try to say, but I need to study a little bit more about Josephus Flavius. Well, that's fucking crazy shit right there. They're trying to throw all kinds of curve, because there's a lot of characters in history, but it's not a curveball if you know what you're looking for. See, like in my job, where if like today I have to go paint, it's gonna be a kickback day. But if I stay here and wait to get out, they could tell me to do something else. But since I know that it's gonna be a kickback day, I'm gonna get my ass out of here quick. Like, I'm gonna clock in, get my shit, and dip. And they'll think that he's just a hard worker, which I am. But you have to know how to take advantage of the situation, or even how to decipher how to, they tell you what to do, but you're obviously going to do it your way, so you have to learn how to be a good teacher. If you like, because the skills that they're not teaching you is how to take advantage of what your orders. Because a lot of us get hungry during the morning, and we stop. Like, they send us out to go somewhere. We get in the company truck. You think we're not going to stop at the burrito place and get a burrito? But it has to be convenient, right? So you plan your route. Okay, we plan our route based on the job. And the food that's around there is just a part of the equation. It's not part of the equation to the bosses, because the Roman Empire wasn't counting on the Messiah, So with that, I'm going to say shalom.